If you're following Johnny Depp and events around him, you probably know, unfortunately, his friend, Captain Kori, passed away. I want to talk about a few things here. First of all, this is Johnny Depp's Instagram. When I took this picture, it was 14 hours old, so right now a little less than 24 hours old. And I think, as everyone expected, Johnny said a few very nice things about Kori, as only he could. So he says, "Sail on, my fellow captain, you honored us with your life. You humbled and amazed us with the courage and strength to be able to smile through it all," which is a good observation. If you notice, Corey was very happy, playing video games, making videos, talking to Johnny. That was a great thing to say. And by the way, on Johnny's Instagram, this is animated. I've just got the still there, and Corey's kind of giving a tip of the hat or something. "You've shown every one of us how to stay ahead of the curve with grace, humor, and incomprehensible understanding and unparalleled dignity. You are a warrior mate. We will meet again on the highest of seas. All my love and respect to you and your family always, Johnny Depp." And of course, Johnny puts the GoFundMe there, which I will also link down below. Last I checked, it was very high. I'm sure every day it's going to grow. I probably can't keep up with it. Now, here's the thing. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of feelings. This is a very emotional thing. It's pretty heavy. But what I was thinking today, and a lot of times, I go to make a video, I think I know what I'm going to say, but then, like just before, something else comes in I think is even better. And what I was thinking is, I don't think that Corey could have possibly had a better life with the time he was given than what Johnny gave to him. It's just not possible to top what happened. Johnny gave him the best possible outcome for what Corey had to work with. I mean, think about it. What else could have happened to this boy that would have been better than meeting Johnny and having the support of the Johnny fans? Even if somebody with the same money as Johnny came along, well, of course, that would have been fantastic. It would have been amazing, but not quite the same as Jack Sparrow coming along. If another movie star came along, of course, that would be amazing, but not quite the same as if Johnny came along. And the Johnny fan base seems to be not quite the same as other fan bases. There seems to be a stronger connection there and a deeper connection because Johnny's been around so long. If it's someone like The Rock, Lady Gaga, someone like that, yeah, they're pretty big. They've even got more followers, I think, on Instagram than Johnny by quite a bit. But their fan base isn't quite the same. It can't be. They haven't been connected for so long. A lot of them haven't been watching Johnny since 21 Jump Street and Nightmare on Elm Street and that kind of thing. So my point is, Corey got probably the best fan base in the world, if not one of the best fan bases in the world. And that's not something that too many people can bring along. Johnny and very, very few other people. Here's what else I was thinking that occurred to me. And of course, the media and the Mera fans and the people like that will never say something this deep. Now, if you think about it, Corey was an 11-year-old boy playing PlayStation, doing what he does, just the average kid. And Johnny Depp, who is not so average in many ways, factually, comes along and he comes down to Corey's level. He interacts with Corey. He puts this up on the Instagram. He helps Corey's family. And he shows you that no matter who you are, you can make a connection with somebody. Now, why can't the media say something like that? People, Rolling Stone, Screen Rant, MovieWeb, the Daily Mail, any of them. Why can't they write an actual, real article with some real thought like I just said? How many people in the world can do what Johnny did, be this classy about it, and come down to someone's level? And what are they writing about? Oh, he canceled a concert. Oh, no, that's big news. Oh, these unsealed documents really make Johnny look bad. Looks like Amber won. Oh, looks like Johnny Depp's got all these bots and trolls on social media. Okay, what are we talking about here? When something unimportant comes up, the media is all over it. But when something really heavy and meaningful and rare happens, crickets. Amber's side, mostly crickets. I said before, I saw a couple of Amber fans say something nice about this boy, but that's few and far between. Most of them just totally silent. Eve Barlow? Nothing? Where's I'll Tillett to come back and say, you know what, this is a beautiful thing after all? So what does that show? Who are the good guys here? And lastly, and hopefully, Johnny can bring attention to this issue. I know it's a rare disease, but that doesn't mean we have to bring attention to this one specific disease, but we can still bring attention to similar diseases and kids with this disease if someone can organize something moving forward and put a face on this. Just a thought I had, I was exploring. I'll think about it harder. It's not fleshed out yet, but if you get my drift, it doesn't have to end here. It can be used to help other kids. Of course, once again, I will link Kori's GoFundMe down below. I can only imagine, since Johnny put it up there for his over 28 million followers, it's gotten more traction. So now I've got no doubt, even though they have quite a list for the funeral that's going to be very costly, they'll have it covered plus more. Then we'll see what will happen. For now, let me know what you think in the comments. Doing shout outs, special thanks, pop culture, things like that. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be pretty sad about it. But if you do subscribe, well, you get more videos, stuff like that, and I'll see you next time.